Hey everybody, welcome to your 9-9 portal reading. I'm calling these the Hermit's Path Inner Portal because this has all to do with the Virgo energy because the sun is in Virgo during this time, and it is the energy of going inward. When you look at the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, it is representative of that Virgo energy, and you usually see like this hermit that has this lantern, and inside that lantern is this bright star, this bright light, which is actually you. It's your higher self, and that whole light is to help you on that hermit's path. So for this reading, we are going to be looking at like, what does the creator and spirit want you to know that you can find inside? What appears as that hermit's bright light lantern shines upon your path. And before we jump into your reading, I did want to let you know that we're also in the middle of a YouTube subscriber marathon where I have a goal of reaching 1,000 or more subscribers on my YouTube channel. So over the next few weeks, I am going to be giving away several types of items and services throughout this period. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm also going to have a special drawing to give away 10 personal 1-hour readings to 10 lucky people. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing so, because I'm going to be putting out a bunch of little small videos announcing what giveaways that I am introducing, when the drawings are, and then of course when there are winners. So I wanted to make sure you were aware of all that, but we're going to jump into your reading for the 9-9 portal for your specific zodiac sign now. All right, Leos, this is your 9-9 portal, and we're going to start off by pulling a rune here and get your first message. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, this is the one. And you have one here that looks like the letter N. And what that represents is actually hail, like H-A-I-L. It is like the rune of sacrifice, caution, maybe like solitude is a good word for it too, worries, this kind of like fear of, not really so much fear, but like the unexpected. So maybe like the anxiousness around the unknown. So we'll see what energy, because this is what the light of that hermit lantern is shining upon this in your life. So it's showing the caution, the cautiousness is kind of what I'm feeling. But we'll get more information here. We're going to pull Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards and see what else they'd like to add into here for that. All right. So what else here for our Leos, please? What else would you like them to know about this 9-9 portal energy? Okay, there we go. And you got spring, see your seeds grow. I kind of feel like there's this, yes, leap into it. Plant your seeds and go for it, right? So let's see what other energy comes in here for that. I believe the seasons are in the back here. They sure are. So it says, embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. Yeah, so that makes sense. So the cautiousness that you have with this is like you're hesitant to move forward, but this is like, no, allow your dreams to become reality. This change that's coming in that you're like, I don't know. It's like the season is changing, but it's all unfolding perfectly. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly feral beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you're moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. That makes sense. That's why it's kind of new territory, the unknown, that you're kind of cautious about. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth, and if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. Because when the spring card arrives, what says in a future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your questions or intentions. But it's all the same energy. It is spring, it's fiery, it's very much moving forward. It's very much Leo energy. You are a fire sign, of course, so you do have this burning desire within you to move forward on something, and this is just shining light on the subconscious cautiousness that you have inside. We'll get more detail here, and let's pull a card here from these Celebration of Love Oracle, and let's take a look here and see what else they like you to know about this. What's springing in? What are your obstacles for this caution, or what do they want you to know about your cautiousness? I know I'm making up a bunch of words around caution, but it's fun. I'm being new. I'm not being cautious about my misuse of the English language. Yeah. And I think you call that cipher, maybe? We shall see. But I love this because it feels like the written. It's writing things down. So let it be said, so let it be done, right? Let's see what that is. That's not one of the standard things here. Of course, you get something very special. That's probably up somewhere in the front, maybe. Let's take a look. It's the publisher. This is the publisher card. So the search for something unique and different. And I love this because I'm going to leave this card in here for the future too, now that I know what it is. It is you taking the risk to publish something, to put your work out there. You know, I have put out some books and I'm re-editing and re-editing and writing some others. And it is very brave of individuals to put their work out into the world. And I really feel like this is what this is telling you, is that it takes time for things to, you know, that whole publishing process of coming up with an idea, writing it all down, getting it all on paper or into a computer, re-editing, and then re-editing again. And then you get someone who actually reviews it and, you know, checks it for content and for punctuation and making up words like I was doing. You know, it is this process, and it takes a lot of bravery. And I know it's like the cautiousness, but the spring is when you plant the seeds. It's when you start the process. And if you never plant a seed, then nothing ever grows. So I really feel like this is a huge piece of that for you. That's hilarious. I love that message for you. Let's take a look here and see with these runic tarot. And just so you know, any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So what else here for our Leos, please? What else for our Leos? Okay, got these two here and these two here. So start over here, and you got the King of Cups. So cups are your emotions, and the kings, in addition to ruling over their own suit, they also get a helping of air. So the King of Cups is this balance between heart and mind. So with this passion that you have, with this emotion that you have, this fieriness that you want to share, they're also balancing it with the mind. So there are things that have to get done. Again, going back to that publishing a book type of approach, it takes time. You know, you have all this passion, all this desire, and you're like, I want to share all this. And they're like, well, but you got to do this, and then you have to do this step. And you're like, oh my God, you're really putting taking the wind out of the sail. But it's like balancing is important, but don't let your fire diminish. Don't let its pendulum swing all the way over to just logic in your mind, because then you do lose the passion, you do lose the wind out of your sail. Allow this beautiful balance to come in, allow your excitement to happen in the process as you're going along, but don't put all of your emotional fulfillment in the future, that when this happens, like when it's published and it's on the top 10 New York bestseller, then I'll be happy. You may never be happy. It's like, enjoy the process, enjoy the brainstorming, the outlining, the sharing of your items, the taking a break, going and doing something and getting away from it and then coming back to it. Enjoy the whole process is what I really feel they're saying. Yeah, because here you have the 10 of Wands here. So the 10 of Wands is investing a lot of energy into things in the past. And the 10 of Wands is endings and new beginnings when it comes to your energy. You exhausted, it's like you might have planted so many seeds and had so many eggs and so many baskets that it was overwhelming for you. And I really feel like this is you taking your power back into your own hands. And they're showing me a pitcher and 10 glasses. And the pitcher is how much energy you have. And when you try to fill up 10 cups, you only can fill up, about this much in each of the cups. So it's like checking and understanding where it is you want to invest your energy and get rid of some of those cups so that the remaining cups can be full and overflowing, and that you're not overextending and exhausting yourself. And then you have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is a beautiful card for you, the way they have this here. You have all this energy coming down, and you have all these people telling you what you should be doing with that energy. And you are rising to this new place that you're moving to here. And it's like almost like you're proclaiming what you want to do and what you're going to do with it. And then they have the other people going, no, why are you living your dream? Come down here and be miserable with the rest of us, because misery loves company. And there might be nitpicking and trying to bust your little bubbles. But the 7 shows that you're on a higher place, that you don't have to worry about defending yourself. They can't reach you where you're at. You're in the zone is kind of what I'm feeling as you're going through this. As you transform and move your energy here in this beautiful way, it's like, especially as you're celebrating as you're going along and not just worried about this. Most of these people down here are worried about, well, you're never going to get here, you're never going to have that. And you're like, you know what? I love living my dream. Writers write, dancers dance, musicians play music and create music. It doesn't matter if you're on that top 10 bestseller list. That's a very few and far between. Reach those places where you're, selling out stadiums. If we set that as our goal, then we're going to be disappointed and we're going to feel like we're exhausted, because there's so many things that you're investing your energy into, so many future days that you feel exhausted. So this is coming back and focusing in on this moment, on enjoying what you're doing, not worrying about defending yourself or what anyone else wants you to do with your energy. You're really learning to balance and focus in on this process. And then you have the Emperor. Perfect. Yep. So you're taking control over your life. You are no longer feeling like you're in the whims of everyone else, and that everyone else, like, you're the stable hand. I don't know why they're giving me this example a lot today, but it's like you are not the stable hand who's, cleaning out the hay with all the animal poo-poo caca on it. You are the Emperor. You're the one that is controlling your destiny and controlling where you want to head and what you want to do. And You're going to have a lot of fated events that come across your path on purpose for a purpose. But this is about you get to choose what any situation means to you, not everyone else. Someone, that has an opinion that is flinging all the crap. The king doesn't care, right? The emperor doesn't care about what other people are saying in their opinions about what your actions are. You're taking the actions that you feel are in the most highest good for yourself and your kingdom. Because the emperor, you have this kind of message that comes in that every moment we can be making a choice of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. When an emperor is in a loving place, that unconditional loving place, they're feeling whole and complete, and they're letting their gifts and the royal jewels and money and, profits roll out onto his kingdom, because he knows when he lets himself fill up and overflow out, that all his people will also fill up and flow, and that themselves as a kingdom will be successful if everyone feels successful. Well, on the other hand, if you feel this, like the caution, if you let the fears and you let these things overcome you, then this loving emperor who is loved, the little child inside of it, when it feels out of control and feels unsafe, it freaks out. It goes into fight or flight mode, and it moves from being an emperor into someone who is doing whatever it can to feel safe, to try to feel in control again. And even it'll go into this animalistic protection place where it's acting out of its mind, total in reactive mode, trying to do what it can, taking control from other people, doing what it can. So it transforms from this loving emperor who's loved into a tyrant, into a dictator who only cares about their own needs, its own control. It's freaking out. And so you have this two places that you choose from with this. And this is showing you that when you were before trying to be a tyrant, trying to control everything, that's when you had the struggle, that's when you had the conflict within. But when you connect to this loving place within you, live in your life, live in your passions, then it transforms where you're coming from with all of this. So I love this for you. Really a message of shining the light on your caution and your fear of moving forward and what's going to be growing, what's going to happen. Are we going to get enough rain? Are we going to do this? Oh no, what if I don't have enough people to help me harvest? When you have all this stuff you're worried about, and it's like you're just planting a seed. Enjoy this moment of planting seeds. You tilled the ground, you added all this stuff, you did all this, you're planting seeds now. Trust that everything is going to unfold in its perfect timing, perfectly for you. Just focus on enjoying the process as you're going along. And I love that for you. It's going to bring you such relief, such peace. So I love where this light, this hermit's light, is shining on your life. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign. Also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on our channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy giddy, it wants to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is located in the description box below. I do have, for my recorded personal readings, a scale of prices where you can choose which amount you want to pay for the individual readings. So there's some flexibility in that too, so you can see if it matches wherever in your budget if you are interested in all this. Again, all that is in the description box below. All right, mighty roaring Leos, as you go through this amazing adventure, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. You hang in there, have a great time, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you very soon. In the meantime, have a wonderful journey, and we'll see you soon. Take care.